we're back. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? It's Tuesday, which means it's streaming time. How's it going? We got a sad slice of bacon in the chat. Bacon, you're the first one in chat tonight. You get that sound effect. That's yours for the day. Only you can have that one. I'm kidding. I'll use that. And we got Exoskeleton. Exo, I was just thinking about you the other day. I was looking over the village, and I found the mayor of, or the chicken mayor, or whatever we called it, whatever you named it. And I saw him, and I'm like, I wonder how Exo's doing. I haven't heard from you in a while. Exo, you get that sound effect. That's your sound effect, bud. How you doing? Welcome back. Bacon, are you done with school now? Is it summer? Are you ready to take some summer classes and relax a little bit, hopefully? Back for the summer. Life is good. That's awesome to hear. That is awesome to hear. Wow, that 100% wow. Also, you guys will notice the music is a little different. We're trying the chiptune playlist on Pretzel Rocks, which the app is working. Shout out to Pretzel Rocks for getting that fixed and getting it updated. And we're good to go. Bacon, past all his classes. Let's go. Come on. I'm trying to do two sound effects at the same time. There we go. Let's go. That's awesome to hear. I realized I kept that on. Didn't mean to. Sophia, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Cause graduation, how you doing? Hey, no problem. Congratulations on graduating, or if you're graduating this weekend, congrats and excited for you. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, honestly. Just got off the phone with my grandfather before stream as I was recording some stuff. He's recovering from knee surgery, but he's in good spirits and doing really well, so that put me in a good mood. Yeah, minus this morning. This morning was a little hectic because of my blood pressure, but you know, I made the choice. I'm gonna do better. Sadly, I'm gonna give up energy drinks, and energy drinks are so bad for you, and I know that, and I need to get rid of them, which is gonna be super hard for me to do, but I gotta stop because this morning was a nightmare, and I can't keep doing that to myself. So I made the choice today, trying to mentally prepare myself to get rid of energy drinks, and that's going to be the tough part for me. So think of odd, and all that. Use pre-workout. I might have to, but I think it's the caffeine that's causing the issues. That's the thing. I think it's the nurse that I talked to today. They say it's the caffeine that's affecting me. So I'm going to try to move to lower caffeine things like more bland coffee. And certain sodas that have like less caffeine, so I can still get that kind of bubbly, fizzy stuff. Grab ton of Pet Simulator 99 on Roblox. Phone about to die, and my bestie's here. Well, shout out to your bestie there, Exo. I'm sorry you're not feeling the greatest, bud. If you ever need to talk to someone, my ear is there for you. I got a shoulder you can lean on if you need to. CK is here. How you doing, CK? What is up? Toad sings Billie Jean. Yeah, I can't do that. I've heard of mushroom coffee. I don't know if it's worth it to try. There are certain coffees that I do want to try that are a little different. But tomorrow, normally Wednesday is like an energy drink day because I've got meetings at 8 o'clock in the morning. And unfortunately, I'm going to forego the energy drink. We're going to get some coffee in the morning, though. That's going to be nice to get. But I'm going to try to give up energy drinks, or if I do energy drinks, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna do them like maybe once a month or something, or once a week. We're gonna start with none for now and see how I get along. Shy, how you doing? Epic entrance. Was it delayed a little bit? It might have been. Ashley, Sophia, and X. Well, good. I'm glad you got a good circle of people you can talk to, Exo, and just know that I'm a part of that too. If you ever need someone to talk to. My lanyard. If you could stop by the school anytime this week, I can get it for you. I got a backup one to hold my keys while you bead the rest of it. So just let me know when you want it. I'll be there Monday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Not Monday. I will be there Monday, but not this Monday because this Monday's already passed. It's been a hectic 2 days. Like I always say this every Tuesday. It's been a long week and it's only Tuesday, but it has been. It literally has been. I've got a canker sore on the inside of my lip, so if I sound like I'm talking weird, it's probably because of that. I did see your drawing. Your drawing was really good, dude. I thought I commented back to it on the Discord. So if I didn't, I apologize. I swore I did. The last few months have just kind of been crazy with wrapping up musical. My kids have had a lot of events going on, and then graduation, getting ready for graduation at work and stuff. And then just getting ready for the summer. The summer is going to be action-packed and fun. It's going to be cool. So I'm excited to go, to get going with a lot of stuff. Also, you might be noticing, I'm not wearing my gray hat. I got a new hat. And, don't mind the bald head, we'll do a quick bald check. I'm still bald, and it's leaving this, like, ring on my forehead. But, I got a creeper hat. They finally had adult creeper hats at Walmart. Finally found one. It was 14 bucks. Yeah, I was super happy to find one finally. So we're breaking it in. I got it adjusted. I might loosen it to the last ring just because it's a little tight on that forehead. Nope. Who could imagine? My eyes! My eyes! Nope, it's not doing the last rung. It's gonna have to be the 2, sadly. Okay, well, there we go. You can see the hat mark. Yeah, it's like right here because it's a new hat, so I gotta check that out. Do we get a hat tan line check? I don't have it. It's not a tan line. It's literally from the hat. It's literally just from squeezing my head because I've been wearing this for like an hour. But yeah, you could clearly see the line. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, there we go. I'm still bald. It's normal, guys. I also trimmed my beard up a little bit, and my mustache. My mustache was really bothering me. If you've never had a mustache, if they grow out long enough, they get in your mouth when you're eating, and it's really not the best thing. So I had to trim it up and get rid of it. So hopefully you guys understand that. I am going to grow my beard out a little bit more from now, but my brother-in-law graduated as well as the seniors at my school, so I thought to be respectful of my family, I shaved my beard so that way I didn't look like kind of crazy. Not that emoji. I didn't. It's such a small emoji, but I just realized it was the heart eye emoji. CK is really loving the hat line right there. He's loving it. Just heart eye emoji. It's like, it's the best thing ever. I get it, CK. I get it. You don't have to explain yourself. You're growing a beard. The whiskers are popping up everywhere. Nice. Very nice. Always gotta love the beards. Had to get a new hat. My mom put it in the dryer after washing. Told her not to. The hat was small. Yeah, I had that. So I had that issue with one of my fitted hats. I washed it, and I accidentally dried it, and that's my fault. And it didn't get smaller. It just the elastic band on the inside got really wonky, and it just hasn't been the same. That's why I don't wear it, because it just inlays into my brain, into my head, and I don't like it. But I've been wearing this one on stream quite a while, and I figured I might as well get a different snapback. And honestly, it's Minecraft related, which I like making Minecraft content, so that works there. Yes, I can. Yeah, Lurker Check-In is new. If you're new here at all and you don't know what that is, so I know not everybody can be a part of the stream all the time, but if you want to leave the stream on in the background and just do the Lurker Check-In, go ahead and do that. It's a way for Twitch to recognize that someone is still there, because sometimes even if you don't do anything, like if you show up to a stream and you don't chat and you don't do any of the channel points or anything, it only like takes your view for a little bit, and then it'll... Oh gosh, that was super loud because I forgot to turn it down in my ears. I got that fixed, by the way, if you don't remember. Anyway, it counts the view for a little bit, and then after a while it stops. So the Lurker Check-In is a way for you can check in and be like, hey, I'm still watching, I'm just lurking, and it still registers to Twitch as this is a view. Please don't not count it. So there's that. Hey, I mean, whatever works. Dingus? I'm a dingus? Yeah, I am. You're right. You're right, I am. Very cool. All right. Well, I hope you guys are ready for an action-packed live stream of, you know, me mining dirt. So here we are at our AFK platform above the glorious gunpowder farm that I built. Let me bead the brim of your creeper hat, make it indigenous. Honestly, that'd be kind of cool. Make it a little different. I would love that. And realizing he's 4 feet tall already and have the same size feet. Your 6-year-old nephew has the same size feet as you? How big are your feet there, Shy? Does he have rather large feet, or do you have really tiny feet? Yeah, our gunpowder farm's been working pretty good. How would you say that? So instead of indigenous, it's audigenous. Audigenous. There we go. I like it. I like it. Very cool. So yeah, we got our AFK platform up there, which I might decorate to make it make it. Words are hard. I might decorate it to make it look more like a cloud, but we'll see. I don't know exactly what I want to do. But I want to replace a few more of these spots over here with dirt and stuff. We got some shulker boxes to wrap up the video that I'm working on. Missed the end stream. No, yeah, we well, we didn't go to the end in the stream, did we? No, we didn't. I did place the happy ghast in there, but I didn't go to the end and fight it on stream. So if you want to see me fight the Ender Dragon, I think, is that in the next video? That might be in the next video. I can't remember what I posted in the last video. Yeah, it's got to be in the next video. So the next video is when that comes up. So many green beans. I'm so green. Awesome. DJ Audigenous reporting for duty for homecoming. They haven't asked me to DJ homecoming, so I think it was the halls this last time. And I would gladly do it. They just gotta ask, and because I told your guys' year, your senior year, I told the juniors, hey, if you want me to DJ, you just gotta ask me now, or else I'm gonna get busy. Never got asked, so I was like, okay. You have average feet? Okay. So yeah, I would say your 6-year-old nephew has rather large feet then. Yeah, we're gonna tear out some of these stone areas, replace them with dirt, probably mine some more dirt, tear out some trees, do all that kind of stuff. You have some small feet. I never know, because I had a friend growing up. By the time we were 18, I think she was still wearing really small shoes. Like she was a smaller person. She has cystic fibrosis, so she would have to buy clothes in the younger kids section, and that's that's fine. No worries there. Exo, thank you so much for stopping in, bud. I hope if you ever need someone to talk to, my DMs are open, bud. Just shoot me a message. We can chat. Especially now that it's summer, I'm gonna have a lot more time on my hands to do some stuff. I got some plans going on for TikTok, and I'm slowly making a list of videos that I'm going to be working on for the channel. Some tutorials, and I want to keep going in my forever world. I'm loving this world. I love building in it, and I'm not giving that up. You're sneezing up a storm right now? That means that somebody's thinking about you or talking about you. I think that's what that means, right? Sadly, I should be purging my room, but I'm not doing it. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Yeah, no problem there, bud. You have a good night and hopefully a good rest of your school year there. I never know when people get out of school, because where we're at, everyone gets out like middle or end of May. But there are some schools out there, they're going till the 26th of June. And it's kind of crazy. I remember one year we started after Labor Day, and we were supposed to go till June 22nd, but all of us teachers were just over the school year, and the students were too, But we were over our students at that point, and we all had to be like, can we please get out earlier? And we ended up, like, we didn't have many snow days because we did virtual home days. So we ended up getting out the 6th of June, which was nice. You never know. It could be a close friend, could be family. You never know who's talking about you. You got about 2 or 3 weeks left. Well, I wish the best for you, and I hope it ends on a good foot. Yeah, overall, this school year was very, very successful. There were some low points, but there are also some high points. So I'm focusing on the positives of this year and seeing what I can take going forward and see what I can keep improving. Overall, I want to keep improving myself as a person, as a father, a husband, and a teacher. So that's one of my goals going into this next school year. It's another reason why I need to just be done with energy drinks, because they're just not going to be good for me. I don't know who Gideon is. Are they good? Should I watch them? Would you recommend? I pretty much watch the same people over and over on YouTube. It's usually the Hermits and Waddles, Wheezy Waiter. Wow, that was a horrible pronunciation. Wheezy Waiter, Rhett and Link, The Mythical Kitchen, Try Guys. I watch like those guys. I've been expanding a little bit since I've been getting into Linux distros and like modding my MacBook so I can run Jellyfin on it. Like, I've been enjoying that. I've been looking into making my own home lab. Watching the anime. Yeah, there's a new anime that I found. I don't know if it's new, but I've been watching it. It's called Magic Makers. The beginning premise is a little out there, but it's about it's an isekai where a guy gets reborn in another world, and he's just dead set on like learning how to cast magic, and finds out there's no magic in this world. So he ends up creating it, which is kind of cool. Kind of see the mechanics behind it and how it's connecting to various things in his world. It is one of those weird anime where it's like him and his sister have a very close relationship, and then you find out that they're not biological siblings. It's a weird thing, but outside of that, I'm really enjoying it. I love the magic side of things and how the character breaks down how he's discovering it and how he's creating the magic. The other one that I need to get caught up on, I think I'm like 2 episodes behind, is the Daemons of the Shadow Realm. That one has been really good. I've been really enjoying that. He's good if you're into that type of content. I do enjoy those videos. It's very interesting seeing the catching side of things. Fair enough. Wait, is this the same guy that he got kicked out of Roblox for doing that? Like, he was catching predators and stuff, and then Roblox like banned his account? Because if so, then I think I've seen his videos, or I've heard of him at least. Yeah, that's why I'm leaving it at that point, XO. That's why I'm leaving it at that point. I'm not going into more detail, because anime can sometimes be a little strange. But overall, like, I'm enjoying the anime. But Daemons of the Shadow Realm is definitely top of my list to keep watching. I know that I am behind on Sentenced to be a Hero. I know I'm quite a few episodes behind on that. I got up to episode 4, I think, and I haven't seen much more past that. But that's on my list. I've been watching a few of the more recent episodes of One Piece, and also going back and watching some of the old movies of One Piece, which has been fun. That's Schlep. He has a couple of videos with Gideon, I do believe. Okay. Well, I always do appreciate like the people who do good work and do that kind of stuff, because there are some bad people in the world, and whenever they can get brought to justice is I'm all for that. So I might have to check him out. Yamomo. I don't know if I've seen Yamomo. I can't say that I've seen that. I'm going to make a dirt shulker box, I think, because I can't remember if I have dirt in here or if we're going to have to go get some. We're going to have to go get some. Yeah, we've used all our dirt. Okay. We'll drop off this cobblestone. Swap out for some dirt. Come back and fill in some more of that. I don't think I've seen Yamomo. I've seen Dondadon. That's a really weird one. It's not bad. It's just got some weird little quirks to it and weird little, like, I would say, adult-ish language. So definitely make sure you're old enough to watch it before you try looking at it. But the little bit that I've seen of it, it's not too bad. You don't like anime? That's okay. Not everybody likes everything, CK. I still appreciate you, even though if you don't like anime. But I feel like you would like it if you found one, like a specific one that you, if you found one that actually piqued your interest. If I'm being 100% honest. Never heard of that one either, EXO. I love My Hero Academia. I just got 3 of the movies. I got Heroes Rising, 2 Mission, and there's another one. I got 3 of them for like $1 each at Goodwill. I was stoked about that. I've seen that name before. I can't remember, but that name looks familiar. Couch that we don't like, but is good condition, or couch we don't mind, but is in sad condition. Ugh, I would get the one you like, personally, because if it's comfier, yeah. Dan? Yeah, that's, yeah. I've seen a little bit of that. I haven't seen all of it. CK, what do you what do you watch for shows and movies? I want to try to get an idea. Maybe I can recommend one. I have one in my mind that I really like recommending people because it's a short anime, but it's really good. And I think people who don't normally like anime, they watch it and they like it. Character is a weird side of the show. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Momo from yeah. Okay, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was trying to make the connect. I don't know all the characters' names in My Hero. I know Deku, I know Bakugo, I know Kirishima, Uraraka. I don't know Todoroki. I try to remember all their names off the top of my head. I'm really bad with names. I mean, the horror side of anime is a pretty big spot of anime. So there's plenty to choose from that are pretty good. You know, like the Japanese style. Have you watched? Have you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? I mean, I consider that an anime, even though it's an American cartoon. I would say it's more, it's probably one of the most anime-ish type cartoons we've gotten ever. I don't know if you've watched that before. I love that show. It's one of my favorites. All right, let's load up some dirt. We'll call that a good. Okay. Sounds good to me. And the nice thing about anime in general is that there's different styles. There's different artwork styles. You could, especially if you ever have seen One Piece in any iteration, the beginning of when it starts versus how it is now, the animation styles are completely different, which is cool because it gives it such a different feel. Bees, you need to get in your house so I can mine that down. Then there's also like the old style, like how they used to animate stuff. I watched a drama movie called Remember Me because of the Remember Me was one of the first movies I watched post Twilight that has Robert Pattinson in it, minus Goblet of Fire, and that movie shows that he has such a wide range of acting outside of the, you know, pretty boy, sparkly vampire type stuff like he was with Cedric Diggory and Edward Cullen. But that twist ending, yeah, it kind of throws you for a loop. If you know, you know. So there you go. Oh, yeah. I remember watching it. I think I watched it with my mom, honestly, back because that came out when I was in like, high school or in college. I was visiting home. And I remember watching that and like wondering like, why is it zooming? Oh my God. And yeah, that happened. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen Remember Me, I recommend that movie. It is a good movie. Cool. All right. I think we'll finish this row up and then we're going to go start chopping some. Actually, we'll level out this area over here. We'll call that spot our next endeavor. Get it? Endeavor, my hero. I crack myself up. But no, I have all my Hero movies on here on my Jellyfin server, so I can watch them on the go, which is really nice. And I'm gonna try to find the series on DVD in some capacity, but there's no good place to buy anime DVDs around me anymore. I used to go to a store called FYE or For Your Entertainment because you used to be able to get decent like priced anime there. I've gotten so many box sets of Dragon Ball Z, the original Dragon Ball Z series, and now they're like the price is skyrocketed up and it's kind of ridiculous. So I keep my eye out at Walmart now because they have them, and they normally I can get 2 seasons bundled together for $20 if I'm lucky. So I'll be doing that. I'll just name it off all of them. I love Hawks though. I do have the Hawks Funko Pop. It's the flocked one. I think he has like the fluffy wings on there. It's really cool. I do like Hawks. Until it ended. Yeah, I need to watch. I heard that they released like a special kind of one-off ending. 2 Heroes. I do have that movie. Yeah, I got 2 Heroes. I got Heroes Rising, and I think it's like Heroes Mission or something. I don't have it behind me right now because I got them all uploaded, so they're in a box over here right now. Until I can eventually get some new shelving for back behind me, I'm gonna put my physical media on there. Because I thought I have a bunch of DVDs and movies and TV shows on DVD, but I didn't have as much as I thought I did. So I'm going to have a whole shelf for my Funkos and put some lights behind it, make it look cool, and then I'm going to get some shelving for my DVDs and stuff. Yeah, I've showed you. Yeah, it's so cool. I haven't bought that many Funkos. I've been keeping my eyes open mainly for Spider-Man Funkos. Every now and then I'll find one that I'm like, oh, I have to get this. And because I just got to get it. And then that was the Hawks one. I found it randomly at a Five Below. I got it for $5. Can't complain at all. But Funkos also have gone up in price like crazy. I remember when I first started collecting them, they were $5 a piece. Then they went up to $8, and I'm like, okay, that's still not bad. Then they went up to, I think, 11, and now they're at like $14 a piece. And I'm like, I can't justify $14 on a figure that it's just going to stay in the box. So there's a few that I'm thinking I might try to sell. And then just kind of collect one type, like one character. Which would be Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man, so. I do like those. Oh, I meant to do just one row, and I ended up going the wrong direction. That's okay. 20 years later, something after the final war arc. It's a good episode. It's not often I almost cry, but that episode almost got me. I've seen screenshots of it, so I kind of get the gist of it, but I am interested in watching it myself. But again, I'm going to keep trying to find the series on DVD in some capacity. I think that would be nice. Oh, you got 3 minutes. Well, yeah, it is about the half-hour mark. They keep doing that. Even though I played 3 minutes at the beginning, you think that would negate the 3 the 3 minutes per hour and do like a minute and a half or something, or 30 seconds. But it doesn't. Like, I don't get that. I did 3 minutes of ads at the beginning of the stream. And then when I do my break, which is going to be about 20 minutes, 17 minutes, 20 minutes, around there, I'll run another set of ads. But, I don't know. I wish they would just let us turn them off and we can run them when we want. But if you guys do sit through the ads, I do appreciate it a lot. I know it's not like the most exciting thing, but it does help out the Twitch channel a lot. And if you're watching the VOD later on YouTube, it also does help. I do appreciate that. I know it's not everyone's favorite thing to do is sit through ads. Especially as I talk about like doing a Jellyfin server. For me, it's not really, I don't really care for the ads. I can always like doom scroll for a minute or leave the room and come back. But it's kind of, it's more so just the cost of streaming services. And another thing I found, there's apparently a, what's it called? It's called like a M3A, I think. And all it does is that it allows me to get live TV on my Jellyfin server. So I've actually found, it's like over 12,000 channels, but they're like free ones that you can find online. Think of like Pluto TV, or stuff you find on Roku. It like sends out those signals, stuff that's already free that you could get on a phone or anything, and it streams it into there. So that's kind of nice. So I found like a couple like anime ones, like Toonami Aftermath, is really fun because it shows like a lot of the old anime, plus a lot of the old commercials that I watched growing up on that anime block on Cartoon Network. I love it. And I got some other stuff like Doctor Who. I got a Doctor Who channel on there, so it's got a lot of the old style Doctor Who stuff. Yeah, just kind of trying to unplug a little bit from the internet. I'm on the internet quite a bit. If you guys saw my last video, it's a weird time. It's been just kind of a weird year when it comes to content creation. But after making that video and kind of, what are you trying to do there, bud? And also just kind of taking some time to think. I've chilled out a little bit and kind of collected my thoughts, and I'm just going to keep moving forward and just having fun with what I'm doing. I love streaming, I love making content, and I'm gonna keep doing that. And I'm gonna just keep trying to make stuff that I enjoy making. That's been the biggest thing that I've always preached, is just make stuff you're enjoying. And it's not that I haven't enjoyed a lot of the stuff that I've made, but I know that I was kind of chasing views there for a little bit, and that's what kind of weighed on my brain, and it still weighs on it just because of how YouTube is. But I enjoy doing this. I love building, even just chatting and digging out dirt. This is very enjoyable. It's very relaxing, because I could do this listening to a podcast or watching a YouTube video or something, but I can also do it while just chatting with you guys, and I think that's awesome. All right, we'll finish this one out, and then we're going to start tackling this whole thing over here. We'll be able to start taking some stuff back to the storage area as well. And if you guys have ever considered supporting on Patreon, I do have a sale going on, or a discount going on with Tier 5 and above. You can get up to 35% off from now until June 8th, I believe is what I have it set to. And if you get the $5 tier and above, it does give you access to world downloads and schematics and all that kind of stuff. I'm working on some things to post to Patreon. So be keeping eyes open for that. I'm also trying to get, I can't remember, I think I just posted the fishing village ones. So if you like free schematics and stuff, that is part of the free tier there. I do have quite a few free members on there, so shout out to you guys. Potato salad, yay or nay? I like potato salad, personally. I have had really bad potato salad, but I would say I like making, or like it. Have I ever made potato salad? I can't say that I have, honestly. But I do like potato salad. I like it more mustard forward, if that makes sense. I'd rather have too much mustard, or just a little bit more mustard than mayo, because it gives it that extra bite. But I like the creaminess from the mayo in it. All right. I'm going to organize this a little bit just so I have this clear block there where I can tear down this dirt and everything. There we go. All right, tear down the dirt, tear down the trees, tear down the sand and the stone, and we'll be good to go. But this area is starting to look pretty nice. Geometry, how you doing there, bud? How is life? How's the world treating you? Hopefully pretty good. Yeah, that's my opinion on potato salad. Hello. I'd have to go heal this up. I thought I had another shovel, but that might still be in the ender chest. Doing pretty good. That's good. That's good to hear. I know a lot of us are getting ready for summer break. I don't know if that's something that you're getting ready for. You doing okay? I'm doing pretty good, honestly. This morning was a little struggle with my my blood pressure, but I kind of did a spiel of that at the beginning of stream. But I'm going to be giving up energy drinks for a little bit, just to kind of in a large capacity. I might do one a week or maybe one a month, but I usually have like one a day, and I'm getting to that point where I probably shouldn't be doing that, so I'm cutting back. Heck yeah. I like a good amount of mustard, but it needs to be, yeah, 100%, yeah. I've had some really dry potato salad, and I always thought people were crazy if that's how they liked it, but, you know, people can like what they want. That's fine. But I just can't. I can't. It's gotta be creamy when it comes to potato salad. We'll pick all these up, and then we can take these back with us. JD, how you doing, bud? How's life up in the Great White North? That's right? That's the right thing for Canada, right? You joined a baseball team, dude. That's awesome. I played baseball. My position, bench warmer. No, I was left field or right field, one of the two, and I did second base a couple times. But I was on the bench like a good chunk of the time. So that part wasn't a lie. Could be better. Oh, man, I'm sorry. And I struck a home run on your first game. Dude, that's cool. That's awesome. I've never hit a home run. Trying to think back. I don't know if I've ever hit a ball when it came to actually playing on the baseball team. Oh, you play shortstop. Nice. Yeah, really watery potato salad, honestly, might even be worse than dry. Because at least with dry, I could add like some mayo to it and it'll be better. But if it's too watery, there's not really any saving it. Honestly. I just could not. I could not. But yeah, I've had really good potato salad before that I just like, I could dig into that stuff. If it's good, it's good. Alright, come on. I'm going to get all this out before I mine out the stone and the sandstone. And the dirt. Sore body and stitch. Yeah, stitches? I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, stitches are not fun. I don't wish that upon anybody. But hopefully everything's good then. After outside of that, I get the headache and body sores. My body's been really sore lately. Part of it's just probably like my CPAP, which I need to start using more. Well, sounds cool. Nice. Drop that off there. Boom. Alright, now we can start getting the stone. And while we're taking stuff back to the village, I can get my other shovel. There we go. No more car. So you're was this the car that sat for a while? It just stopped working? I feel you with the car troubles, man. I hate living in an area where you need a car to get around everywhere. It sucks. It does. My phone is just like going off right now. Everyone's like texting me. Like, why does everyone want to talk to me at this exact moment? You've been sad? I'm sorry there, Geometry. Don't be sad. Be glad. With glad, force, flex, trash bags. I had to try to think of how to say that lately. Well, I can tell you, if you've been sad, it might hurt right now, but it's gonna get better. I promise you that. It was working. Got into a car accident yesterday. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm just glad you're okay, dude. Cars can be replaced. You cannot. So I'm glad that you are okay. What are you guys doing here? I don't even have my shield. Okay, I got rid of the captain. Call me Hawkeye. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, that's never fun. That is never something I wish upon people. Sadly, it's a fact of life, and it happens. I'm sorry. I understand, though. It's not fun. Wait for insurance to pay me so I can buy something temporary. Well, hopefully they don't take their sweet time, because I know how insurance can be. It's not really something you can get out of your head there, Geometry. Trust me, I lost my grandmother a year ago, and even though it was a year ago, it's still hard. I'm personally doing better than I was then. My grandfather's doing better. It still hurts. It's still there, and it just kind of happens. Best thing to do some stuff that you enjoy doing. Find some stuff you like doing. And kind of go from there. For me, I paid homage to my grandma in my Forever World here. I do have a little snippet out at the end of one of my videos. I'm not going to tell you which one. You have to go find it. But I do have a little snippet to kind of like pay homage to her. And if I'm ever like sitting here and I'm missing her, I can always go sit in that area. And that's a nice thing that I can do. Alright, let's drop off some more dirt. Drop off this stuff. Initial payouts for the value of the car shouldn't take long. Anything else like loss, income, pain, suffering, emotional distress, that can take you up. Yeah, I can hear that. Hey, at least the value of the car. Hopefully you can get something decent, like okay to get started with. That's up to you, Geometry. I am not one to ask for opinions on baptism. I didn't get baptized, I think, till I was like 10. I was much older when I got baptized. So And I'm Methodist, so that's what I grew up being. My kids are all Catholic. My wife's Catholic. Her family's Catholic. So that's up to you. That is 100% up to you and what you want to do. All right, leaves are gonna go there. I swore we had that other shovel. Yeah, that's that one. Because I also found this one in the end. So we could take that one with us too. Yeah, I think that'll be good. No, keep thinking about it. It's not something you have to rush into, but it's definitely something you can consider. Plan on getting a new car in a couple years, but it won't be enough to get a new one anyway. Yeah, I get that. My wife's van was kind of dying on us in January, and we ended up getting her car. And my goal was to make it through the rest of this year with that van. And sadly, it was going to be like $2,000 to fix it. And I just didn't want to put $2,000 into that. If I was going to do $2,000 into anything, it would just be putting a down payment on a car. So we did that. And sadly, that car that we got broke after a month and currently is being repaired. So that is something that we're waiting on. But we've used a couple loaners since then as we waited for it. Well, congratulations to your aunt and uncle. That's a happy moment. That's a happy thought. Also, about 10 minutes, guys. I'm going to take my break and stretch. I got to also swap laundry for my wife. So just a heads up. 10 minutes, I'll take a break, and I'm going to run some ads during that. It's perfect time to get up and stretch your legs. You can leave the ads running there, and by the time you get back, I should be here. I like this sand is just demolishing. Wait, how far do I need to go? Did I go underneath? I don't remember where my cutoff line was. It actually might be over here. Yeah, oh yeah, because yeah. That's the thing a lot of people I feel like don't think about when they get into a car accident is like all the stuff that was in it that you might have to replace. Like car seats, they're null and void when it comes to car accidents. Like you cannot use them again. Which, I get for safety reasons. I wouldn't want to risk my kids, but it kind of sucks because you're looking at a piece of equipment that like this still functions. It's like if you had a drill in the back. Maybe not like I'm thinking of like a drill you use for like construction and stuff. Like this drill is perfectly fine. But it's probably a poor example to like something that would hold a child. So I don't want to use that example then. Moving on. Anyway, think the new sulfur update is good or bad. I think it's a good update. Honestly, I just got done recording some clips for a video on the sulfur cube. I also have made a video on some mini games that you can play with the sulfur cube. So if you guys haven't checked that out, please consider going to check it out. I would appreciate it. I think it's a cool update. I think there's some cool stuff we can do with it. I just gotta figure out how I can personally use it. My favorite thing that I've seen is the monorail, but the monorail seems to be a little finicky and it only really works in Bedrock. So trying to get one to work in Java has been tough, at least for me. I've seen other people get it to work. I just personally can't. Should there be an end update? I mean, I think we'll get one eventually. I just think people need to like shut up about it and stop being like, and oh, there's an E in this word and then an N in that word and then a D, and if you connect them, it makes end. End update confirmed. Like doing that kind of stuff is just kind of, eh. Also want my exercise shoes, shorts, badminton rackets, G Fuel, drink bottle. Oh, they're in the police tow lot. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Yeah, all the stuff that's in your vehicle, yeah, you're going to want out. Well, hopefully you can get that stuff soon. All right, let's get the sand, put it in a shulker box. It's coming down pretty nicely, though. I like that this is actually flat, so we don't have to do a whole lot with this area. Go back to. I think there will be an end update at some point. I think people just need to be patient, especially with the new drop system. It's still fairly new for a lot of people, but we have been doing it for over a year now, and honestly, I like the drops. I like more consistent content, more consistent updates. And if you guys listen to the Spawn Chunk podcast from Pixel Riffs and Joel Duggan, like, do yourself a favor, go listen to it. It's really good, and they have this idea for doing like an end update spaced out between 4 drops. So like each drop would be something new for the end update, and then at the end of it, you got the entire end update. So I think that would be really cool. I would love to see a new mob, a new wood type that's only in the end, whether it's like a green wood, like a true green wood, or a black wood would be really cool. I would like to see some sort of like floating end island oasis, just something that just sticks out like a sore thumb, that they're rare to find, but once you find them, they're cool, and they have some new like foliage and stuff. I would love to see stuff like that. I don't think we need a new boss. I don't think we need new tools unless we're getting a grappling hook of some sort. Like, that's what I would like to see, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't know. I feel like the joke about GTA 6 is very similar to the end update, but not as drawn out like the GTA 6 one, because I'm not a huge GTA fan. I played 3, Vice City, San Andreas, 4, and I played a little bit of 5. And I'm honestly, I'm okay. I don't need to keep playing GTA. It's just not my thing. It's okay, and if some people really enjoy those games, it's just not for me. Allows you to control geysers, easily invite friends to your single player world in Java. Yeah, they did add friends. I did see that. I saw Waddle's video. I'm like, ooh, that's actually really cool. And need to test that out, because I need to add you and Leaguer as friends on there. So we can maybe we can test it out or something. What went through my mind was sticks out like a sore throat. Yeah, I would hate to stick out like a sore throat, that's for sure. It's not I don't want to have a sore thumb, but I really don't want to have a sore throat. I'm already starting to feel it, just because I feel like kids are getting sick and coming to school because it's the last week, but ugh, I'm feeling it in my throat today. If I don't type in chat, I will just watch. I mean, it's up to you. That's up to you. Let's grab this. We're going to fill in this. We're going to fix this divot. He's fixing a divot. He's fixing a divot. I don't know if anyone's going to get that reference, but that's peak cinema if you guys have ever get that reference. Been watching every stream? Well, I appreciate it. I know my last few streams have gotten pretty average view, like average watcher numbers, which has been really cool to see. Which I get, like, not everybody chats, and that's perfectly fine. Not everybody wants to. I don't blame them. Dang it, sand. I thought I got you. There we go. I was going to fill that in, but honestly, we're going to tear all this out and put dirt anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, 3-minute warning, guys. 3 minutes, and then I'm going to go take my break. And that'll be like 3 minutes while I swap laundry and stretch my legs, and we'll be good. Break or no break, and about 3 minutes, I'm taking a break. Ugh. I think we'll go to, like, right here with the sand, and then we'll take this all to the storage area. I'm guessing sisters, but I'm going to check on her after when I go on break. Pretty thought of the stream. The doctor that took care of me at the hospital was an interesting name. Dr. Pretty. Imagine she was, if I could see her without the mask. Funny enough, my kid's pediatrician, when they were born and stuff, they asked us which pediatrician we wanted to use, and the very first one they mentioned was Dr. Pepper. And I'm like, yep. Move the cat cam down, I can, yeah. I'm like, that's the one. I don't need to hear the rest of it. Dr. Pepper, that's the one we're going with. I was like, that was too perfect of timing. All right, this area is looking nice. Got to level this out a little bit with some dirt and tear out the trees. But let's take the sand back. And by the time we get that done, it's gonna be about break time, guys. Perfection. I love that cat. She is a good cat. She is a good cat. Go for it. Go for it, JD. If you're comfortable with sharing it, go for it. I don't want to make you do anything you don't want to do. Sorry. Perfection. Yeah, 100%. Okay, we got our dirt. Sand. Add that in with the glass. I think that'll be good. Cool. All right, with that, we're getting into like 30 seconds to our break time. Doing the mastermind sounds good to me. All right, I'm going to take my quick break, guys. I will be right back. Enjoy the in-flight movie. I'm going to play 3 minutes of ads, so if you want to just let those roll, go for it. But I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I think I went a little bit over my 3-minute times. Whew. All right, let's see. That shovel's wearing down. We'll swap to this one. Okay. Why don't we do that? Gonna sleep. Sweep. Hi, Kiki. Are you coming back to join us? Yeah, let's go chop those trees. Maybe just do some tree chopping in general. We can get that over to the tree farm so our copper golem buddy can swap them out. Get them organized. And then we can work on leveling this area out too. Not so much like the coast here. I think the coast is fine. But like this open area here is going to be flattened a little bit. And I think Thursday we'll probably finish up the side of this building. We'll get like the bits and bobs for it. And maybe start getting some of the colored wool so we can start making plans for where the buildings and streets and everything is going to go. I think that'll be good. There we go. Alright, let's get these bigger trees over here down. And might as well pick up the sands. It's just chilling. Those tall oak trees are annoying, so I want to get those out of the way. Alright. Just finding those random oak logs that I don't know if they're just like hidden away or not. Sticks. I don't think there's any more for that one. This one definitely has them. It's very pretty. All right. Let's chop down this tree, then I'll take a look. I appreciate the variance in oak trees, but yeah, these tall ones, just a little too tall for me. I think that's it. I don't think there's any other random ones. Okay. Let's check out this pretty picture of JD. Ooh, dude, that's a nasty gash. Ouch. I'm glad you guys are okay. Ow, dude, that's gnarly. I'm just glad you're okay. Oh. I don't do good with stitches and blood and stuff, so don't mind me. I don't watch a lot of medical shows either for that reason, but I got like goosebumps up and down my arms for that. Yikes, dude. I lost my son's pacifier last week, tore apart the room looking for it. Found it in my pillowcase, the last place you'd expect it. I've lost stuff left and right in my house, and I'm 100% convinced there's a void somewhere in my house that things will fall into. Yeah, I bet it will leave a scar. I think there's like some stuff you can get to help with it, but honestly, that'd be a pretty gnarly scar to get. Honestly. Yeah, dude, that, again, that, oh. I don't watch medical stuff, so I don't do well with blood. With either, I can't really look at it, though. My puffy nose is interesting, make my eyes look funny. I didn't even notice that. I just saw the stitches and stuff. Dang, dude. Again, I'm glad you're okay. Car accidents, I don't wish them upon anybody. I've been fortunate enough to never really have a car accident, and I'm thankful for that. The closest I came to was like my tire flying off my car because someone loosened all 4 of my tires, and it happened on my way to my final jazz band concert of high school. So it was an interesting time, but yeah, I don't wish car accidents upon anybody because they can be brutal, and yeah. Didn't realize these were all birch trees over here. Well, we'll get these chopped down, get all the sticks and leaves and logs over to the tree farm for the copper golem to sort. I also should get those guys waxed, which I think we'll do at the beginning of the video. Yeah, you can't control other drivers. I'm a very defensive driver, and I get made fun of all the time by friends and family about driving slow. But yeah, you can't control other people, and that's the frustrating part about driving, is that you are only able to control your own actions, and you could be doing everything right, and then somebody else decides, I'm not going to do the right thing today, and not even be thinking about it, and it just bam. That sucks a lot. It does. Ah. The nice thing about digging out this entire area, I'm going to have tons of wood and everything. How's it going, Slip? How you doing? It's gonna be live from TwitchCon. I saw they announced it. I didn't like make the connection that it's gonna be at TwitchCon. Yeah, in fact, we're gonna get another Minecraft live. I wonder if they're gonna. Do you think they're gonna announce anything like for the next drop, or is that gonna be about when we get the drop, like, or maybe like a week after that? Because I think we got last year's in June, if I remember right. Just wasn't on the computer the whole time. So what'd you do in your stream there, Slip? I know you said you couldn't stick around for long, but didn't know if you could let us know. What were you up to? I'm just mining this whole area out, making this whole area flat. But I hope they announce the next drop. That would be nice. Gotta head sleep. Wanted to say yo. Okay, no problem there, dude. You get some good sleep. We're going to be wrapping up in about, I would say, 30 minutes for my stream. So get some more trees and stuff collected and chopped down. Oh, wait, is Slip in the same time zone as us? Because you and I are in the same time zone. Because it would be 9:10 for me, so it'd be 9:10 for you. Which means it'd be 9:10 for Slip, too. Path building. Had a streamer brain, so just chilling. Yeah, I get that. That's what I am doing with chopping trees down. Getting ready to level this area out to... oh, gosh. I forgot it does that every time that I switch to... where'd it go? Free cam. Every time I switch versions, it does this to me. We're going to be getting to... gosh, where is it? Right here. So, like, about where I'm standing. We're going to be leveling this whole thing. Early bird, no problem. Oh, did you guys not move? You guys didn't do daylight savings time, did you? Makes sense. Yeah, no problem, Slip. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. There we go. Ah, I fell. I didn't mean to fall, but I fell. Yeah, because when we did the spring forward, it would normally be 8:10. Well, technically, I think now is the normal time. I don't know. It took me forever to get used to when we sprung forward. Staying on daylight savings from now on. I'm jealous. I wish we would. I really wish we would. I'm tired of snip, snap, like jumping back and forth. That's annoying. My thought process is like, why don't we just move back an hour every time? Eventually we'll time travel. We'll go back in time. I firmly believe that's how that will work. I know that's not how that works, but I like to think it is. Yeah, we'll get these birch trees chopped down. Get them to the farm. Making good progress, though. I gotta go quite a ways, though, to that way. Very dark mornings in winter. Honestly, I don't mind the dark mornings in winter. It's the coldness in winter that I don't like. Especially when my car doesn't want to start. But I did figure out why my car wasn't wanting to start, and the issues I was having, it was all my alternator. I got a new one of those in now. Thankfully. Battery's good. I might try to swap the battery out before winter. But we'll see. I'll keep testing it to make sure it's still in good shape, but you never know. This one, get a couple more of them because I think we have plenty of room in our inventory. Yep. Then we'll go drop them off. Honestly, don't even want to think about winter just because we just started getting into the summer, and I'd rather keep it that way for a while. I don't want to be cold again. I just want it to be warm to where I can have AC running and just be relaxed. Gonna come in, skeleton? Huh? 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 Are ya? Guess not. Oh, don't need that. Okay, I think we're good there. I don't have a bed, sadly. So we'll have to go over here and sleep. There are not monsters near. Yeah, okay, there are. Get back. There we go. Now I can sleep. Oh. All right. How are we doing? This area's looking good, guys. I'm super happy with how this is looking. Until we start getting like the streets in and the park and everything. I can't remember if I showed you guys the... Yeah, here we go. So we got one building over here. That's the city hall area. This is our creeper farm. We're going to have the sidewalk coming off of the front. And then this is going to be gray. It's supposed to be gray wool, but it's going to be a 7-wide street. And then it'll turn, of course. We'll have another building here, or we'll have like 2 big buildings. I don't know yet. I kind of want to do 2 buildings and then 2 buildings like back to back, so that way maybe there's a little bit of an alleyway between them, and then we got something facing the water. But I want to build a bridge here. I think this would be a good natural place for bridging. No problem, JD. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you feel better there, bud. Thoughts on corn? It's corn. I love corn. Corn's good. Yes, I am making a city. Frog, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, we got a little bit of a city plan kind of laid out. And then we'll kind of build from there. Honestly, for what I want to do, I don't even need to go this far, but so we'll probably just tear out like this and then a little bit more of this area. And then we'll be good. But everything's looking pretty good. Yeah, I want to build this city. I've got some... I can just pop over to my creative world quick and I'll show you. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, here are some of the builds that we're doing for the city. So the one that I just built, that's a creeper farm in my world, is City Hall. I got to do some like bits and bobs for it, but we got that. And it all started with this. This is actually the pizza shop. And it's actually... It doesn't have like floors yet, but... You tell me the complete history of corn. You've been reading a lot since having Theo, haven't you? But it should have like kind of nice stone floors and stuff, but not too bad for a pizza shop. Like, I'm happy with that. These are all based on Lego builds that I found online too. Then we got the clock tower and some residential stuff. And then we have, this one's my favorite that I built. This is the music shop. And I've been slowly adding stuff to it. Is that Big Ben? No, it's not. But it is kind of, it's inspired by a Lego set. But I think that Lego set was slightly inspired by Big Ben because it's got kind of like the, I don't want to say British, but like the roof style of it. But it kind of gives off Big Ben vibes, but it's not Big Ben. But we got a flower shop here. We got the music shop here, which I think is really cool. And I added this little like secret pass through between the two buildings, which I think works really well. And then I haven't finished this up here, but this is going to be another sugarcane farm inside here. I tried to do 2 of them, but it just didn't want to work. But it'll be nice to have another sugarcane farm, especially by the gunpowder farm. This is my latest one that we're building. I haven't finished it yet. And then this one over here. This one also isn't finished, but I'm slowly working on it. Just kind of getting some layouts and some ideas. Why is the music shop a little silver? What do you mean a little silver? Oh, sliver. That's just, it's literally from, like, all of these are inspired by Lego builds that I've found online. Whether it's Google Images or Pinterest or something, just people have built those. And this one was labeled music, so I was like, oh, let's do the music shop. And if I ever want to switch it out to be something different, I could. I might do, like, paintings on the wall and make it like a record store. So it'd be, like, music that way, so, like, not musical instruments, if that makes sense. I think that would be cool. Yeah, it is a little thinner. Think about rewriting your civics project about corn. Interesting choice. Can't be a city without a school. I haven't done a school design. I definitely could. So I might have to look into one. So I might have to add that to my list. That would be kind of cool. But it's just where to put it is the question. Don't want it by the water. Probably a little more back there, because this section here, these, like, this 4 square area, this is going to be a little park or a garden, because we got City Hall right there, so across the street it's going to be like the city park. So we'll have like a fountain, we'll have some hedges, we'll have some benches, some trees and stuff. It's going to be looking really cool. See, how are you going to make your civics project more educational about corn? Because you could. Maybe a back corner. Back corner wouldn't be too bad. Because you can't really see it, but there's this street here, I believe, is the through street. It's either that one or it's this one. And it goes all the way through, and then there's like a big parking lot. We could put the school like over here in the parking lot area. Probably wouldn't be too bad. I don't know what I would put in the school. I'm trying to like make these buildings aesthetic, but also functional in a way, because like that way, if I'm over here and the sugarcane farm is running, and I'm AFKing that, it's also AFKing the gunpowder farm, and it just kind of goes that route. Yeah, we're getting some bots, guys. Getting some bots. Gotta love it. It's already clearing them out. Nice. Yeah, she's talking about her civics project and making it about corn. I don't know if it's a final. I would guess so, just because of the time of the year. So, CK, if you're getting those guys for me, thank you so much. I can't. It won't let me click on them, so I'm guessing they're already gone. So, if you have, I appreciate you, bud. And even if you didn't, still appreciate you. All right. Yeah, I think we can keep going along this route, chopping down some more trees. I'd say we got about 10, 20 more minutes left for stream. So we'll chop down some more trees, and then we can get ready to start flattening this out with our shovels. I think that'll be pretty good. I just took my final last week for my project management class. So I'll be done with that. And then I'm moving on to some network and management classes. So I get to learn about networking for IT, and I'm excited. Which I think I know quite a bit about that stuff, but I have been like reading a little bit more about it. A civics final about corn is very, very interesting. I would read it, but I like corn, so like, you give me corn, I'm gonna either eat it or read it. That doesn't make any sense. I'd read about corn. It's corn. It's got the juice. I don't know. I don't remember that song very well. I just remember it says that, and the kid shouts, "It's corn!" all the time. Only thing I know about that song. Any other spots? Right there, I can see one. I think we're okay. I know some people who don't like corn. It's just a lot of it has to come down to nutritional value, where it doesn't really have any. And you know, I don't really eat it for nutritional value. I eat it because it's corn and it's delicious with butter. And honestly, I made some really, really good corn the other day. For Mother's Day, I made that, mashed potatoes, gravy, and fried chicken. And the only thing that I made homemade was the corn. Everything else was pretty much pre-bought because my wife went and picked them up for me. But I was also like cleaning the house all day. Go. Yeah, that's kind of what I made, was a garlic butter. It was butter with paprika, onion, garlic powder, salt, pepper. Is that it? And then I just like, it was softened butter that I just mashed down and then made like a butter paste out of, and put it all over the corn on the cob, and then roasted in the oven in tin foil. Oh, it was good. So good that my kids liked the corn. Which my kids like corn in general, but if I can get them to eat more than just like dino nuggets, it's a win for me. And don't get me wrong, I love dino nuggets. Dino nuggets are awesome. Not because they're chicken nuggets, because they're shaped like dinosaurs and they're chicken nuggets. Sounds really good. I found it, of all places, I find a lot of recipes on TikTok. I don't like doom scrolling TikTok. I tend to find myself doing a lot more. But there's some really good recipes on there, and I saved them so I can find them later. And I 100% am glad they have them, because then I can refer back to them, and it's just super quick. I don't have to watch like a 20-minute video. And I like YouTube. I like doing the long form stuff, but sometimes short form does have its time. You know, I'll be the first to say it because I'm normally against short form in some capacity. Yeah. I would make homemade fried chicken, but it's so messy. There's so much cleanup. I'd rather just buy the pre-made stuff and roast the oven. Facebook also has some really good ones. I can't remember her name, but she pops up all the time, and she does like these really cool and really good looking like udon noodle dishes, and I like udon. I don't eat I don't eat pasta a lot. We just had pasta tonight, but I try not to do a lot of carbs, especially pasta. And she always makes these like delicious looking udon noodle recipes. And it's like chicken or pork, and it's got like an amazing sauce and some crunchy veggies. Like, oh, I almost hit the beehive there. This is Silk Touch. Is there a bee in there? There's 2 bees. Nice. Let's go. I'll take it. Gather up some of this stuff so we don't lose it. No, Facebook's a good place for recipes. I do like that. I like my recipes on TikTok. Like they're honestly really good. I've met and found so many people through there. That I'll keep watching their videos solely because they make good recipes. So TikTok's not all bad, but there are some parts of TikTok I would not want to be on. Okay. Clear out a few more of these, go drop them off. Oh, buffalo chicken mac and cheese is so good. Oh, I want to try. My wife has really liked. We've both actually really liked tofu. I don't know if you guys have ever had tofu or made tofu. I found a recipe that I made last time that was excellent, and it tasted so good. I marinated it, and it was amazing. That I kind of want to make a buffalo chicken version of it, like put buffalo sauce on it and put that on mac and cheese, because it was that good. Like, and I've been chasing tofu recipes for a while, trying to find the right one to give me the flavor I want. Because I had tofu once back in college at a random Chinese restaurant, and it tasted exactly like chicken, and I don't know how they did it. And I've been trying to chase that for a while, so I don't get tofu a lot. But the few times I have, could never get it to taste like anything but bland blah. And finally, I have found my way of doing it. Anything with buffalo sauce is good. I agree. One of my favorite things that I've been eating, it's a snack called edamame. And I got a giant, like, pack of, like, it's a giant bag of smaller packages of it, and it has, like, regular salt one, it's got sriracha, and it's also got buffalo. And the buffalo, oh, it's so good. Like, I love it. Hello, spiders. Could you, like, leave me alone? Thank you. Come again. I just want to clear these trees, and then I'll leave. Clear the rain, all that jazz. Got these 2 left. No problem. No harm, no foul. But now, buffalo chicken mac and cheese is really good. I'm trying to think of the last thing I made with buffalo sauce. I feel like it had to have been chicken. Like, I think I just got rotisserie chicken, and I peeled it, and I put buffalo sauce on it, and I put that on mac and cheese. And that was really good. I really like that. I mean, we got 3 left with students. So Friday is is my students' last day. And then we've got 7 days total for teachers. I'll be done on the 20th, I believe. And I'm slowly getting my classroom ready for summer. I'm gonna get it set up for summer lessons, and I got my office cleaned up too. Did they move another one? They did. Dang creepers. I'm very lucky. Like, so I know some people have till like June something, and I'm sorry for those of you who do. I don't think I could teach at a school that goes till June. Even if you started late, I'm so used to, like, it's engraved in my bones to have school end in May that I don't think I could do anything else. There we go. Oh, and sticks. So put those in there. You got 2 weeks left. Oh, at least you're almost there. Are you gonna really be doing much in these last 2 weeks? Maybe taking a few finals. Maybe getting those wrapped up. That's probably about it, right? Like these last 2 weeks, I've had kids finishing up finals, and since I'm a band teacher, we don't do a whole lot when it comes to finals. We did our final. We did our final concert, and then we had 2 weeks left of school. I told them, like, we're not doing much. We're gonna chill and relax. If you got stuff to do for other classes, let's get those done. The last week of May. Oh, dude. I'm sorry. So if you've done all your finals, you're just pretty much there. Well, honestly, great time to pick up a good book. If you like reading, I hope you like reading. Reading is a good thing, guys. You should read. Reading is a good skill to have, and it's a good thing to pass the time. Like, I think that's one thing I did during the school year when I was in high school was I read a lot of books at the end of the year because we'd get like everything done. I'd sit in the corner of the band room. I'd be reading books, or I know my senior year I was prepping for like scholarship auditions, but outside of that, I read a lot of books. A concert for a final sounds. So that's what we do for band, because like a lot of the times I don't see my students like consistently because they're always like we're a small school, so kids are like doing anything and everything. I have a lot of athletes that have been in band, so they're constantly traveling. So I never have a band at full capacity. So our final for the year is just our concert, our final performance. There's not much else that we do after that. Like once we do the final concert, we're good. And just especially like this year, there's been quite a few like deaths in the community. So there's been like, and I teach on a Native American reservation, so the way that they approach that is a little different. They have like, I'll have kids who are gone for like an entire week or 3 days, and it's a whole process that I've gotten used to over the last 7 years, and it works for me. I'm happy with it. Works for my students. They're good with it, and yeah, like I can't complain. I like the system we've worked out, and my kids have been working their butts off this year. It's been a really productive year. I'm really proud of them and how far we've come. And then for like my music production class, which I think stuff should have been in today, I got to check. We're doing a video game project, so they have to design a video game and make a PowerPoint that describes the characters in the game, the plot of it, and then they have to make 3 songs because it's a music production class that are in the game. So short little songs. It's fun. It's for the school, but like so it's like anybody can come, like parents and stuff. But we do the final concert during the school day. So it's a way to show off like everything we've been working on and how much we've improved and everything like that. Kind of like that. So that's why I like that's our final. That's what I treat it as. Read a lot of manga. What kind of mangas have you been reading? I haven't read manga in a hot minute right now. I haven't had the time to do it. I was collecting the 3 book volumes of One Piece, but I haven't had a chance to get more of them. I'm hoping to this year for Black Friday or Cyber Monday and just pick up a few more. You understand? Yeah. This song sounds a lot like Mario. Unboxing theme. Sounds cool. It just has like a Mario kind of theme or feel to it. JJK, One Piece, and My Hero. Nice. I've been tempted. I've been really liking the Jujutsu Kaisen anime, so I thought about looking into the manga. And My Hero, I love the anime, and I've read bits and pieces of the manga. I haven't read like a full like arc, but I do like the anime a lot. I've been really interested in checking out the. Is it the Vigilantes thing where the kid who has the glide quirk where he can like has like no friction or like really like he could slide like everywhere like from certain points on his body. Because I've seen like clips of that and it looks really cool. You have to finish the whole actual series first. Okay. I'll have to check it out. Modulo. Alright, I'll look it up. Alright, we're coming in at like the last 5 minutes of stream, guys. So just a heads up, we're going to finish chopping up some of these trees. Get them over to our copper golem friend, and then Thursday we'll finish some bits and bobs on the side of the creeper farm and maybe demolish another few layers of this dirt. Oh, 84 years after the main series. Gotcha. Okay. So at that point, would like Deku and all his friends, they're gone? Is that fair, or are they still like around and being like awesome heroes? There we go. Do this line of trees here. Ah. Oh, you're talking about JJK. Gotcha. Okay. So Modulo is the 84 years after JJK? Right? That's what I'm gathering. I want to make sure I'm getting that right. Okay, I thought so. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Yeah, from the bits and I think I've seen season 1 and 2 of JJK, which I'll probably add it to my list of stuff to watch this summer. I've liked everything I've seen of it. But since I've been trying to get back into like physical media stuff, I want to try to find stuff on DVD, which I imagine Walmart's probably got something. And now that I think Jujutsu Kaisen's wrapped up, right? Like they've finished that series for anime, or is that still going? I thought it finished. That would be a fun one to get on full like DVD. Same with like the original Bleach run. Second favorite. I need to watch. I think I still need to see season 3. Nope, it's not done? Okay, well that's cool. Alright, I think, yep, that'll be good for me then. Pick up some of these things. Season 3, okay, maybe that's what I'm remembering. Pick a bunch more of these. You can always turn these into bone meal too. Not the whole series, okay. Thank you for clarifying that, because I thought it had. Because there's a lot of anime that have finished. Like, I know One Piece was on a giant break, and I took a break from watching it while they were on break because I was almost done with the Egghead arc, and now I think I'm almost done with that, and now I'm gonna get into the Elbath arc next. There we go. All right, you're gonna be working hard there, bud. Almost an entire chest full. What are you gonna do now with your life? He's working hard. And then let me check these guys out because I was putting some bone meal. Yeah. All right. This whole farm is filled with bone meal now. Now that I got what 3 bone meal farms going. Sweet. Fully caught up on One Piece. I need to get. I might watch a couple episodes tonight. We'll see. I gotta finish up some stuff down here, and then I'll get ready for bed so I can get up and go to work in the morning. But I think we're gonna wrap it up there, guys, and call it. I'll be back on Thursday for another stream. We'll tear down some more trees, finish up the creeper farm, and tear down a few more layers of dirt. I'm working on a video for Saturday. I got 2 videos I'm working on right now. One's a tutorial, one's a Forever World video. The Forever World videos just take me longer because I got a lot of B-roll I got to edit and just haven't had the chance to, so I'm going to work on that. But without further ado, I'm going to wrap on up, and I will see you guys next time. It's going to be at 8 p.m. CST, so Tuesday, Thursdays, 8 p.m. CST. Beginning of June, I'm going to have to take a break for that week because I'm going to be traveling to Las Vegas for a teacher convention, so if you live in Las Vegas, let me know, and all that, but I'm going to get on out of here. I'll see you guys in the next one. And always remember the most important thing. It's be odd and wash your hands. Peace, guys.